Hey, Zerug here, comes another video review. And today, I'll be taking a look at Deluxe Class Jazz from the first movie toy line. Here he is in his vehicle mode, compared to a soda can. Basically what you'd expect from a Deluxe Class. As far as colors go, they're pretty basic and not the Jazz colors. He is a lot of silver. There's a little bit of a metal flake finish to it, but just barely. But with some metallic blue paint, some yellow paint, red paint, black paint, a little bit of silver paint, translucent blue pieces, and quite a bit of black plastic. Here's a view from above. As you can see, I don't know what's happened with the top of the car, but for some reason it looks like the gray paint that goes on top of this translucent blue plastic is almost like it's smudging off. A view from below. You can sort of see what's going on down there. Rolls fairly well, although some of the robot bits sticking down get in the way. If you don't have everything aligned just right, the wheels don't even roll. He does have one accessory. His gun, which isn't even the proper gun from the movie. That only came with the premium Jazz, which I don't have. Anyway, it can be stored in his vehicle mode. There is a clip on the bottom of the gun and a little notch in here, so just slip that over that. And there you have him with the gun on the back. And that looks completely ridiculous. Of course, you can extend it, but again, that just makes it look even more ridiculous. It's just molded in gray plastic with some black plastic, so pretty simple. Alright, now into the transformation. So, start things off, get your finger under the hood and just sort of pry this apart. And bring all this out to the side. Generally, at least on mine, the fingers will have popped out already on their own. So just get that out. Fold this panel down. Straighten everything out. Bring this straight up. Fold this panel in. And then just bring that down to form the arm. Bring this panel down and around on that double hinge. Bring this up. Fold this around. Come on. There we go. And just get everything sorted out correctly. There you go. Take the rear section of the car, detach it from the legs. It just plugs in with these posts into these ports. Flatten the spoiler, get that against his back. Bring the entire waist assembly and plug this port into, or no, this port onto that post. Bring the legs down, extend them, straighten them out, fold out the heels, bring down the feet, and then take these faux wheels and bring them all the way around to the back to make sort of, well, faux heels. So faux wheels become faux heels. That was a very unusual rhyme. Just sort of get everything to where he'll stand. And then just take this down and you'll get two types of automorph going on. Head comes up and the chest compresses. So, not as much as it should. But you basically have how it's supposed to look. For some reason the head on mine doesn't come all the way up. Here's his size to a soda can. It's not a bad looking robot mode. It's very, very basic. Pretty much from the waist down, he's a pretty good representation of the movie. Everything from there up kind of looks like garbage. Anyway, as far as colors are concerned, it's mostly the same as before. Whole lot of gray, quite a bit of black, some translucent blue, some red, a lighter translucent blue, some silver paint, and some metallic blue paint with a lot of sort of goldish, copperish paint showing off now. So that's not too bad. Above and below. As far as posability is concerned, it's not too bad. The head is on a ball joint, so it can tilt side to side, turn all the way around, and that's technically as far up as he'll look, and he's basically just looking straight ahead now because his chest is supposed to be out like this, but for some reason on mine it's not. But he can look, all the way down into his own chest cavity. Arm can go really high up. Can go all the way around. And the elbows, yeah, they're pretty pathetic. You can sort of wiggle the hand around. Nothing at the waist. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, out to the side just a little bit. Swivel just above the knee, or no, just below the knee actually, and then bend that much at the knee, and then of course, the feet can tilt all over the place, move up and down. So the posability isn't bad, but you can pull off a few poses with him. And of course, he does still have his weapon, and it has this stored form, and then you can extend the barrel out like that. And how you plug this in is you fold this panel of his arm in, collapse his hand in there, and then there is a post that plugs into that port. Oh, didn't get that just right. And there you go. It's really not too bad. All things considered, it's fairly decent. Again, it's not accurate to the movie at all, but it's not a bad weapon in its own right. And of course, it can still be stored on him because there are these two ports that were used to transform to hold the vehicle mode together, and you can take the post to plug it into his hand and plug it onto this port back there. So that's neat. Hey, it's storage. It's pretty basic storage. I mean, when you have them in robot mode, if you have that stored back there, you can't see it, so it's not too bad. Okay, real quick. There's two things I completely forgot to mention when it comes to his accessories. First, this back portion can completely remove. I swear it can remove. And then it has two uses. First, there's this post right in the middle, which can go into the indents on either wheel on his shoulders. Just post into port like that. And just give him a little shoulder shield thing. Or, if you want to make this weapon look just a tad more movie accurate, you can take this and snap it on there, put it back in his hand, and now, just like in the movie, his weapon has a bit of a big shield thing going on in the front. Just thought I should mention that. I completely forgot about it in the rest of the review. So, back to your regularly scheduled review. He's his upper body is weird, but his lower body does what it's supposed to, I think. Yeah, that's pretty simple, but that's just about it. That covers my review of the Deluxe Class Jazz from the first movie toy line. Until next time, bye-bye.